Hello class 7. Today my chapter is chapter 1 of New Radiant Readers, that is a witty answer. That last day I discussed this chapter. Again today I want to discuss the same chapter to you. Okay. Now same chapter, then I will give you the important some meanings of the chapter. Now again I want to repeat, I want to explain, narrate the chapter to you. Once upon a time there was a certain nobleman. The name of the nobleman was Curado, Currado, Curado. Now that man was gallant and worthy citizen, very gallant and worthy citizen. He was delighting much in hounds and hawks. That is, hounds and hawks means what? He loved to chase the animals. He loved to chase the animals. Now, various types of sort of hunting like that. Now, once upon a time, one day rather, he caught a fat young crane one day with his hawk. He sent it to his home. The purpose is he wanted to get a delicious food out of the crane, so that he sent it to his home, to his cook, in order to prepare it for the supper. The cook, who was a poor and simple fellow, trashed the bird and set it over the fire for roasting. Now, when it was nearly done, a friend came by the side of it, and attracted by the delicious flavor, he begged for a leg of the crane. He begged for the leg of the crane. Now, he then said that, I wanted to take a leg. That the cook said, no, it's not possible for me to give you one leg. The friend was very much angry by the refusal and said that, oh, I never want to get any, you also never expect any favor from me. Now at once a quarrel broke, and it reached a high peak between them, and then to make a settlement, the cook gave one piece of leg to the friend. Now, so the bird was, and after that the bird was served at the dinner with one piece of leg. And Curado, for the dinner time, he invited one of his friends. He was delightfully, happily ready to enjoy the dinner. At that time, he got one piece of the leg. He became very angry and asked the cook, come here. The cook replied after a moment, that is, a crane with one leg. The Curado asked the cook, why? The crane is with one leg? Then Curado thought for a while, very much afraid, but he did not express it. He said, sir, everywhere the crane has only one leg. Then the Curado said, since so many years I am observing so many cranes and only one leg you are telling me. The cook said to Curado that he is ready to prove it to the Curado, that is, the crane always has one leg. Believe me, sir, it is as I say. I will prove it to you whenever you please, from a living crane, declared the cook. Well, said Curado, who did not choose to have any more words in the presence of his friends. That is, Curado did not want to carry on the argument in front of his friend. So, as you offered to show me just the crane has one leg, okay, prove it in front of me tomorrow. So, for that night, the matter ended. But Curado, whose anger at the man's impudence had hardly allowed him to get any rest, rose early. Because Curado was very much disturbed, he rose early. He called for horses and took the cook along with him towards a river where he had often seen plenty of cranes at that early hour of the day. Curado at that part of the river always saw plenty of cranes. Now the cook said, he said to the cook, wait, within a very short time we will see plenty of cranes. Now the cook was now fairly at his wits' end, that is, he lost all his intelligence. Gladly would have made his escape, but he knew that there was now little hope of escape. Means he wanted to run away, but he realized it was not possible. Now all of a sudden, as he came in sight of the river, it happened to see before anyone else a number of cranes. Now all the cranes were standing on one leg, as cranes usually do when they are sleeping. With a sigh of relief, the cook pointed them out of Curado, saying, Sir, look, all the cranes with one leg. Now, sir, you yourself can see I spoke nothing but the truth when I said that the cranes have only one leg. Curado looked at the birds, then replied, Yes, true, but I will show you different. Then riding up to the birds, he cried out, Shoo, shoo. At once each crane set down the other foot. Hearing the sound, shoo, shoo, each crane set down the other foot, and after taking a step or two, they all flew away. Now, Curado then turned to the cook and said angrily, Well, fellow, do you believe me that the crane has all the cranes have two legs? What can you say to save yourself from the threshing that I promised to give you? What you will do now? Now, only then the cook said, Sir, you have done a great mistake. Yesterday night, if you say only shoo, shoo, then the crane must have put down the other leg, and the crane must have two legs at that time. Now, so Curado said, laughing, Well said, your ready wit, that is your intelligence, saved your skin. Let us now turn and go home. Thus the cook escaped a beating and made peace with his master. Okay. Now, this is the story. Last day also I explained. Again I will explain the next day. This is part 2, my student. This is part 2. Last day also again I will explain the story and a few important question answer. Hounds, hounds, that is to chase someone, to run after to something. Hawk, a kind of large bird that chases a small bird. Trust, trussed, tie up the wings and legs of a bird. That is, tie up the wings and legs of a bird. Gallant, Gallant. The meaning, what I am telling you, write it down. Gallant. The word is gallant, meaning a man who pays special attention to woman. Gallant, a man who pays special attention to woman. Worthy, 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 dash, a notable person. Notable, notable person. Impudence, 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 dash, bold behavior. bold behavior. 7. Delight, D-E-L-I-G-H-T, delight, dash, please, comma, greatly, comma, happily. Last one, thrash, T-H-R-A-S-H, thrash, dash, beat repeatedly and violently with a stick or whip. Now, thrash, beat repeatedly and violently with a stick or whip. Number 1, hounds, Hounds, dash, to chase someone. Number 2, hawk, 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 dash, a kind of large bird that chases a small bird. 3. Trust, Trussad, trust, tie up the wings and legs of a bird before cooking. Now I miss it to give you the word before cooking, to tell you before cooking, before when I told you. Now you add it, trust, Trussad, trust, tie up the wings and legs of a bird before cooking. 4. Gallant, a man who pays special attention to women, a man who pays special attention to women. 5. Worthy, W-O-R-T-H-Y, worthy, a notable person. 6. Impudence, I-M-P-U-D-E-N-C-E, impudence, dash, bold behavior. 7. Delight, D-E-L-I-G-H-T, delight, means please, comma, greatly, comma, happily. Number 8, thrash, T-H-R-A-S-H, thrash, dash, beat repeatedly and violently with a stick or whip. Now, students, today up till this. Next day again I will narrate the story and few question answers. That will be part 3. Today part 2. And that next day will be the end of this chapter. Okay, thank you very much. Have a nice day.